In this lecture, I wanted to get a chance to help with how to create specifications using Revit. And for those who are working on their final project, I want to show an example so you can actually see how you can do this. And even during the class time, in the class time period, where we were discussing on how and what type of software media that we can use. So we're just going to go through this kind of quickly. And as an example, like this is the basic Revit screen, which you already should see here. And of course, just like everything else, you would see around at the bottom where you have the project browser. So you should be able to see it here. And this is the current footprint for the drawing. And also above would be your ribbon. So when you start creating specifications, you will go down to schedules and quantities. If you see that at the arrow and you see that highlighted in blue, that's where you would need to go. And so once you go there, you would do a right click and then click on New Schedule Quantities. And then when this flies out, it will come out as a new schedule. And so you should see it like this. And in here, you would be able to start picking out your notes, or if it's a door schedule or a window schedule, or even if it's going to be a furniture schedule, for example. So this will pick up everything through Revit. So here in schedule properties, you would see it this way. And so this flyout is here. And that's when you would add your information that will come up in your schedule. And this will be automatic. And so for each one available fields, you would just add that to your schedule field. And this will populate and it will show when you finally put your schedule together. So just like an example, we're going to look at it this way. And I'm going to show a live example of this. Just like what we see here. So once I go right click and go to new quantities, and if I need to save my project, I'll save my project. And so here should be the new schedule, which you should see. And so, for example, if I wanted to go and scroll down, and let's say I'm going to use furniture. Okay, so a radio button was going to show schedule new building components, and or I can use furniture systems either way. So I'll just say, okay, it's a new construction. So now what I would add is like a schedule code or assembly code. And let's see, I can add assembly description. So each one of these fields are going to populate. Count. And let's say I'll add manufacturer. And maybe what I'll do is I'll add cost. We'll just put this together and we'll see what it comes out to. So then I would just click OK. And so what happens is this populates, and now here's my assembly code, and here's my assembly description. And then here's my description, which you should see here, and that populates as a total furniture schedule of everything. It lists the manufacturer. It doesn't list the count, but, well, it does. And except for the cost, which you can probably add in a field. And if I scroll down, it captures everything. And so this is automatic. And this you can also populate on your plan. So again, this is an example of what you would find and what you'll be able to look up schedules and create schedules using Revit.